Hey, morning. Today's day 100. So we just finished gymming at Gym Time. It's just 75 cent USD per person. Okay, so we're gonna have breakfast now. Then we're gonna go to Tonle Sap floating village. Take a look there, and then we're gonna go to Banteay Srey Butterfly Center lah. So that's the itinerary we have for today. We are at Tonle ferry terminal, okay, which is the ferry terminal for the Tonle Sap river. So let's go and try to get ourselves a ticket. Yeah, from what we read on the reviews, it's like 50-50 chance it might be a tourist trap. Yeah, so it's too expensive, we might bail out. And then some of the tourists say they took the big boat onto the river. Halfway through, they're all being asked to pay 10 or to 20 USD to transfer to a smaller boat. Yeah, so let's see how it goes lah. The ferry ticket costs 28 USD for a small boat up to 5 person for the whole boat lah. So if you go 1 person or 5 person, it still costs a total of 28 USD. Okay, so we're gonna head there now to board the boat. Dry season, right? You see where the electrical line is? There is actually roadside for the cars and motorbike to travel. Then all the villagers who shift their house, okay, all the way to the deeper part of the river. This is the deeper part of the lake. So the houses during the dry season, they will pull all their houses to the middle of the lake at the tower over there. Not sure you can see it, but there's a tower there where every of the house will be put there. Cemetery during the Vietnam War. Mangrove tour. So if you want to go to a mangrove tour, you can transfer out of here and take the smaller rowboat in. Yeah, I think it's 10 USD. Just completed our Tonle Sap Lake boat tour lah. So overall, it's a nice boat trip lah. It's actually a tour along to see the boat community, how they live lah, and they are known to be one of the poorer community in this region lah. Yeah, so few weird things that happened along the way. Yeah, so the first thing was when we entered the pier, right, walking towards the boat, right, this young lady, she just whooped up a camera suddenly, you know, and started to snap photos of us. Yeah, and all of us, both of us were like trying to avoid the camera instinctively, you know. So our face was like, being captured in by the camera. All not very unnatural expressions. Yeah. So that's one. Then so the photos is probably right for to sell to us at the end of the boat trip, and true enough, she was there waiting with us with our awkward face in like photo frame. Okay, so that's one. And then the next, when we are on the boat, right? Okay, we know that there's a mangrove tour boat, right? Okay, but that's a separate boat. So the villagers have an area where you can get off your main boat, okay, and go to a rowing boat, and that is actually 15 USD. Yeah, so that we read about it on the Google review. So we already told the boatman in advance we are not interested in that smaller boat right through the mangrove. Yeah, so that actually saved us the awkward situation because we just went past the mangrove area. He didn't stop or try to introduce us, so we were saved the awkward situation. Yeah, then next was he stopped at the school. So he told us that the school actually supports the orphan children in the village, so they provided them a place to stay and meals, breakfast, lunch, dinner every day for these kids. Also the normal other kids from the villages go to that school. So when we disembarked the boat onto the school, yeah, he told us that we can give a donation to the teacher of the place. Yeah. So then there was a standstill, we were there, we were thinking, oh, is it a must or what's going on? Must we give it? Yeah. So while we were digging through for money, right? Yeah, just three of us were standing there, two of us, and then the teacher at the boat. We were just standing there, what's going on? Yeah. So when we gave some money, right, to the school teacher, then the school teacher let us in. So I think you have to give money if you want to walk around the school. But it's a nice experience. The kids are very friendly, they're very interactive. You can see them playing around, doing their own thing. Yeah, it's a nice walk around the school. But just prepare for this experience. Then when we were on the way back onto our boat, okay, to head back to the pier, okay, there's this lady and she was with a baby. She was latching on to our boat, and she spoke in Chinese. What she said?
给钱吗？
给钱吗？给钱吗？In English it means that give money, give money lah, give money lah. Yeah, that's what I meant. So yeah, that's a bit something that you might experience for this tour. Then yeah, when we headed back to the pier, okay, we prepared some tips for the boatman already. We thought he was quite good. He really give us an introduction of the place, quite well done. So we prepared some tips to give him already. Yeah, but as we were nearing here, he asked for tips. Yeah, so we thought that was a bit of a bummer. Normally you just voluntarily give tips, right? You don't ask for it, right? Yeah, so yeah, then true enough, when we walk up the pier and exited the main building, this lady that took the photo of us earlier, she ran after us, with the photo frame and with our two awkward faces in the photo, also two different photo frames. Yeah, then she was very persistent. She followed us all the way, almost until we reached our van. Yeah, so that was a very uncomfortable situation. Then that made Hui Jing really wanted to exit the pier, so we hurriedly drove off the pier. So just prepared for this kind of situation. Yeah, and like I said, sadly, a lot of it is evolve around money when it comes to Cambodia. This is only our third day here. Yeah, and we never experienced this for almost like 80-90 days in Thailand. So yeah, be prepared for this kind of experience. So right now, okay, we are headed to Butterfly Center. We'll leave the name down in the description. And then on the way there, we're also trying to look for lunch. So
here we go.
We are way too hungry, so we just stopped by a very random street side store to eat, and we don't even know what we ordered. I think this looks like green curry noodles and eggs and onion, but it's actually very nice.
We are at the Butterfly Center.
Feeding on the fruits and also on the flower as well. So the feeding on both. So normally butterfly, usually the male smaller and the very tiny flies. They put eggs inside.
So every morning from 9 to 12, some butterflies are being placed in here so that they can lay the eggs, and the eggs will be safe.
Yeah, most of them they already hatched, but we're gonna glue the new chrysalis back in. Like these are already hatched. See? The chrysalis
Already hatched.
yes, already. See one butterflies inside. These one just hatched this morning. So when they hatch, they will take between half an hour to about 1 hour. Then after that, they will ready to fly.
Okay.
And this one you can see they a bit become darker. Mean they nearly hatched. It will be hatched tomorrow. So when the butterfly is about to hatch, they will become transparent. You can see the butterfly wings inside. You know. Yeah.
Then the green one, fresher.
From a different species.
Oh, okay.
But sometimes some of them they are from the same species, but the colors look different as well. See, 2 of these, 3 of these. They're from the same species, but the color different. Because the color of the chrysalis, they will adapt colors from surrounding for camouflage. So these one they start on a green leaf and they start on a brown leaf or on a stick. That's why they look different colors. And these one also you see it just look like a broken twig, you know. So different species they learn different way to survive. So okay, you almost good. Yes, almost. Yes. Free. Look, one just hatching.
Wow.
Let's see. But when they just hatch from the eggs, they will feedings on the shell of the eggs, because the shell is contain very important nutrient for the caterpillars. And then after they will eat leaves. So this one I will put some leaf for them now. He's spiky when he's young, but when he's get bigger, he lose all the spike. Even these ones
It's just so small. 1 day old only.
Yeah.
Wow.
So when they get bigger, they're gonna get brighter and brighter colors. There's so many. So, see.
Wow.
And these, so when they are about to become chrysalis,
This
they're
is
gonna
about
stop
2
eating,
weeks old.
and then they will looking for a good spot for hanging.
Oh my god. So big.
The first hatching caterpillars very tiny. This one very small. Yeah. And they eat 8 times their own body weight a day.
Wow.
That's why they grow very quick. You can see a lot of dropping down there. And they're busy always.
Always moving.
Always move a lot. They're hungry. And they're everywhere. See a lot. But they just look like the plant. And you can see some chrysalis on the side also. Some of them just starting. Yes, these ones start to become chrysalis.
Start to become crystallus.
They will take maybe about 1 day, and then they will shed the caterpillar skins off, and the new skin will get dry and drier, and he will take in colors from surrounding. So this one will be green, and this one is away from the plant, and then the brown colors. See, these one will be brown colors also. This is how they camouflage.
Gold colors. Wow. Golden color. Crystallis. Okay. These are collected every morning. Thank you. Okay.
See what I mean?
Wow.
Beautiful. These one, look, you can see. That's from the different species. These are the different species. So these are from the same genus.
Is to scare also predator?
Yeah, to scare of predators. This one very clever. You can see they mimic So the colors, they mimic the colors from the bee, because they usually they feeding on a honey bee.
Honeybee.
Yes. Male, he's called wing. He have wing, so he fly. The female could not fly. Last month, yes. And 38, we have 25 hatch. All die, just one left. Very difficult to breed this one.
Alright, so we just completed our tour at the Butterfly Conservatory Center. Yeah, so at the start we were greeted by this very passionate guy who you can tell that he's really out there, right, to educate and create awareness for these beautiful creatures. So you know, if you are more aware, you will try to preserve the habitat of these butterflies, which is actually the forest. Okay, so right at the start, when we entered, okay, he is there to show us the different species of butterflies and the way they are behaving and why they are behaving, what kind of food they eat. Yeah, and then the highlight was when we went to the back of the conservation center, okay, where there are different species of different developmental stages of the butterfly. So you can see in the small Tupperware, okay, there are butterfly eggs, okay, and then there are small caterpillar that hatch out, really tiny caterpillar to slightly bigger caterpillar. Then there are the adult caterpillar who are eating plants on the in the enclosure. Yeah. So we got to see the different species of caterpillar also, and there was also one very rare, okay, gigantic caterpillar this size. Okay, it's an Atlas moth caterpillar. Yeah. So yeah, it's really interesting, and the guide there, right, is really full of passion. The more he see that you're interested in it, the more he want to tell you. Yeah. So this was very we think we found a very rare gem in Siam Reap. So you should come and visit this Butterfly Conservation Center if you get the chance or the opportunity. Okay, so now we head back to Siam Reap, okay, to check into a hotel and get ourselves dinner.
Good trip!